Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Action with Amanda. You know, the beautiful, gorgeous Amanda Iriekben sitting right in front of you right now. So today, you guys, we're going to be talking about life. You know, not too much, just little bits here and there. And yeah, just join me on this short conversation, okay? How did I find happiness and how has that definition changed over time? So I feel like happiness is, or what people see happiness as is different. Yeah, for me, I can't say, obviously there was a time when I would say that, yes, I was unhappy-ish, yeah. You know, my teenage years, how I grew up, I had moments of unhappiness. But then as I grew older, I realized that I had made mention of this in one of my episodes. I had to go within myself, you know, to find peace. I feel like the moment you have peace of mind, the moment you find peace in yourself, the moment you're satisfied and you're happy with who you are, I think then happiness is just a natural thing to come to you. So like I said, it's different for different people. But yeah, I think that's a way I can explain how I found happiness. If my life were a movie, what genre would it be? I would say action, because I like activity a lot. So definitely action. I like to do pa pa pa, you know, carry gun, po po po. Not in real life. I've never touched a weapon in my life. But when I'm on set, I would like to try that for sure. But yeah, if my life were a movie, it would definitely be action as a genre. What would I consider my dream role to be? Okay, so I would really love to play a psychotic character. Yeah, someone that's not okay upstairs, but not in the regular jumpy, not in the loud way, in a very quiet way that people will see this person and feel like, okay, this person looks like a normal person, but actually the person is not normal. That kind of psychotic. If you've seen Split before, you will know what I'm talking about. The character in Split had like 7 or more, no, he had multiple personalities. So something like that. That's one character I would like to play in a movie. Hopefully I get the chance soon enough. Perfect day would be to just, you know, have a warm bath, a hot cup of lemon tea with ginger and honey, you know, Netflix and chill with AC cooling my body. That would be a perfect chill day for me. Ugh, what is the weirdest and funniest thing I believed as a kid? Guy, bruh. When my parents, you know, they're going out and obviously they don't want to take us with, or they don't want to take me, because it's me that's here, so I'm speaking for myself. They don't want to take me with them. They say, okay, Amanda, no problem, we'll go together now. Just go inside and wear your slippers. I go inside, by the time I'm out, they've gone. They've locked the gates. It wasn't funny then, but it's funny now because I feel like every African parent, they've done this to their kids. I don't think anybody has escaped it. So yeah, that is it. What do I feel is currently missing in my life? To be honest, I don't think there's anything missing. I mean, I wouldn't say missing. I would just say that things that I'm yet to achieve or accomplish, yes. But missing, no. I think I am where I'm meant to be, and everything I need right now is, you know, made available to me right now. So I don't think I'm missing anything in my life. What is my guilty pleasure that constantly boosts my mood? Chicken, turkey, beef, anything that involves me. I love meat so much. I feel like I'm going to announce to the world how much I love meat. So yes, that is one thing that boosts my mood. If I'm in a bad mood and you want to appease me, obviously you have to, you know, apologize. But if you want to appease me, just come with a full bucket of chicken and say, Amanda, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I'll look at you, look at the bucket of chicken, and I'll be like, this is, I mean, I'm calmer now, but we'll still talk, but I'll collect the chicken. So yeah, chicken. Or meat generally, yeah. If I was an animal, what would I would be a dog. Yes, I love dogs so much. I love how friendly they can be, although some are not friendly, but I love how friendly they can be, how calm they can be, how playful they can be. I'm a very playful spirit, so if I were an animal, I'd be a dog, that's for sure. The actor that got me starstruck the first time I met them is the one and only Kanayo. Oh my goodness. I mean, I tried to maintain steeze and composure. That's for sure. But I'm gonna tell you that I was definitely starstruck. I walked into we were on set together, we filmed together. He was my boss in the TV series. And then I walked in, I saw him getting ready for his scene, and I was like, oh my God, is that Kyoki? But I didn't behave like that. Like I said, I had to maintain steeze and composure. So I just greeted him, good afternoon, sir. Good morning, sir. And he was like, oh, good morning, how are you? And I was like, I'm fine, thank you, sir. So I went in. The moment I went in, it was like, oh my God, did I just see KOK? Like the legendary night sacrifice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that was one moment that I was really starstruck, meeting him and working with him. It was amazing. To be honest, I can't think of anybody that I would say is my hero. There probably is, but I can't think of any right now. I could swap lives with another person for one day. Who would it be? I feel like, so I can't think of a particular person right now, but I feel like it would be someone in power that can make a change. Yes, I know change happens in bits and pieces, from us. Change happens with us, then before it becomes wide and broad and whatever. But I feel like, yeah, if I'm in a position of someone with power, when I say power, I mean like that's oversees like a country, like a president or something. Yes, maybe the life of a president. Yeah, for one day, and do what I can, to make things better, at least the way I see it anyway. I think it can be both. I think that love can be either a choice or a feeling. But for me, I would say it would be a feeling. Because I can, when I like someone or care about someone, I'm talking in the, intimacy point of view. It's like I feel really deeply. So once I like somebody, I like the person. There's no left or right. Once I like you, I like you. I don't know how to pretend or act like I don't, just for show or whatever. Yeah. But for people, like I said, it could be a choice too. For some people, in fact, what am I even saying? It's a feeling. And let's leave it there. It's a feeling. Love is a feeling. Let's leave it there. Gives my life meaning. I have my answer, but I'm trying to figure out how to put it in a way that you guys will understand. First of all, I'm going to say God. Yeah. Because I literally can't do anything without going to God first. It's like anytime I try to do things on my own, without going within, speaking to God, agreeing with my spirit, it never goes well. So the only time things actually go well is when I listen to my spirit. Yeah, so I would say God. Yes, that's it. What values would I say define me? That's a pretty deep question. Well, the way my parents brought me up, I know we might have had our own ruckus, but in the midst of that, I think I picked up a lot of things that have made me who I am today. I was a very stubborn child, by the way. So my dad and I used to have we used to butt heads, sometimes because of disagreements. Maybe he'd tell me to do something that I didn't want to do and all of that. But at this point in my life, I understand why he was hard on me, in that way, because I feel like now I have grown to be a very respectable woman. Saying woman sounds, I feel like I'm still a baby, but saying woman, according to societal standards, I am a woman, but you guys, in my head, I'm a child. I'm a baby girl for life. Anyway, yeah, they brought me up to be a very respectful person, someone who can say, oh, this is what I want, and actually goes ahead and gets it done. Someone who loves deeply and cares for themselves and cares for their family, their loved ones, people around them. So I would say that I'm a very lovable person. That's actually the meaning of my name, lovable. I'm a very caring person. I am a very respectful person. I know what I want, and I make sure I accomplish it, So yeah, I feel like I don't know if I'm giving it in detail, for you guys to understand, but right now, that is how I can put it together to let you guys know this is what it is that makes me the person that I am today. What steps am I currently taking to becoming a better human? So I'm the kind of person who loves to learn. Yeah. I feel like nobody can grow without learning and unlearning. Unlearning a lot of things is very important when it comes to growth, because a lot of people stay stagnant where they are because they don't want to unlearn certain things that they are used to. So one thing that I would say is learning for me is what helps me become a better person. Learning and unlearning. I learned there's some things that I grew up knowing which does not serve me or which would cause me problems, and I just have to let them fall, let those shafts fall off to become more of myself. So learning and unlearning helps shape me into becoming a better person. What makes me the most excited about my future? I feel like it's so broad. Because there's so much I want to do for myself. And I know I'm going to do it because when I set my mind to something, there's nothing that will make me back down unless Jesus comes and says, Amanda, it's time to go home. But yeah, there's so much I want to do. It's not really something I want to talk about right now, to be honest. But there's a lot that I see myself being. Hopefully that position where I see myself, would be able to bring other people to see that they can also chase that thing that they dream of and accomplish it. Yeah. And not just see it, they will actually, actively chase it and it will work for them. So hopefully I'm able to pull people, in that way. Like I said, I want to be in a position where I feel like I'm already placing myself in that position where I can help other people be heard. Like the whole point of this show is not just for people to know Amanda Iriekme. It's also a means for other people who do not have the opportunity to be heard to actually speak, to be vulnerable, to feel comfortable, confident, talking about whatever it is they're going through, whatever businesses they do, different things. So it's not just going to be me in this. I want this medium to be one which people can be heard, their voices can be heard, one which they can push out their craft, because I've been in that position where I was looking for opportunities to do these things and I couldn't find it. So yeah, I guess God wanted me to create that opportunity, for myself and for other people who are looking for. So by the grace of God, I will be doing my best and we'll see how that goes. But yes, that's the whole point of this. For people to actually chase their dreams, to be heard. Yeah. And to feel confident in themselves as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on Lights, Camera, Action with Amanda. We'll have many more episodes coming soon, so you guys stay tuned and watch out.